Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Have I not got an amazing video to show you guys today? There has been some massive leaks revealed about the game due to data mined content. I have a few thoughts and opinions as always to give about this data mined content, but I just want everyone to keep in mind this could be an intentional red herring by developers. However, I think that is extremely unlikely. You guys can decide for yourself, but this is straight from the demo itself. It has been data mined, and remember, they were apparently removing assets for data mining purposes, which could lead people to believe that it is a red herring, but then why put in all these files if that is the case? And some of them even align with information we already know. As always, I just do say keep a healthy dose of skepticism, even though this is from the game data files themselves. So the first piece of content I'm going to be going over comes from the user I'm a fucking cereal. What an amazing name, by the way. And some of the data that we get is the choose Mia or choose Zoe, which he speculates may be a final choice that you've got to make. You've got a file named Mia Wake Up, Mia Drive License, and Mia Knife, and also Chainsaw. You've got a final father and mother battle, which I assume is with Jack and Marguerite, count of choose Mia or count of choose Zoe or count of attacked car. As the person says, this is probably statistics for the players so that the game can actually analyze certain statistics such as their health to allow the game to continue and progress. You've also got the prologue to the garage, scissors, greenhouse, and party room at the ship. This looks like the different chapter names, as that guy says. It definitely does give that implication, or it's just a prologue to each area itself. We've got different names for some of the bullets and cartridges and also rounds in the games for what looks like to be the grenade launcher and maybe even explosive and acid bullets that you can coat in for your normal weapons. Apparently there is glasses and tattoos. I'm not sure what the implication is behind that, but it does look like they're interactable objects. We've got more objects we knew of, such as the chainsaw, the knife, the shotgun, etc. We also knew about the stimulants and steroids giving us different capabilities in the game, the ability to, say for example, see the objects in the environment around us. You've got the daughter bad ending and the daughter's true ending, and that's really fucking important right there. I think that goes with one of the theories I've had, that the little girl is actually Mia's daughter, and maybe even Ethan's. You've got the birthday game stage and the birthday weapon, and just like the poster, I honestly have no idea what that could mean. The only analysis I could get from that is maybe that's a VHS tape or something of the little girl's birthday. You've also got radar state, which implies that the ECG wristwatch or some other tool is going to give us a sonar, radar, or some other capability to detect enemies nearby. You've got the ability to look at your tattoo, and I'm almost wondering, is that a placeholder phrase for the infection on Ethan's wrist? And you've also got scream finger cut death. Now this is really fucking awesome already. The choose Mia or choose Zoe, which as the person interprets might be the final choice, could correlate with that final daughter bad ending or daughter true ending. Maybe that's the culmination of the game. Both of these individuals, Mia and her daughter, are infected and you can only cure one of them or something like that. Maybe you've got to kill one to save the other. But yeah, all this information should definitely get your curiosity peaking. We've got the final father and mother battle as well with Jack and Marguerite, and I'll get into that more later. So further data mining shows that there is a Ghost Jack and Zoe NPC, a swagger entity, as well as a shadow puzzle and last boss mode. We already know of the Ghost NPC, which is probably the NPC used in the VHS tapes, Jack, which is used to kill you, and Zoe, which we haven't seen yet. The swagger entity looks like an enemy we may not have seen, or it might just be a placeholder name for the molded, but we seem to have assets for those too. Last boss mode, that probably implies the last stage, as in like say Jack's in his final transformation, or it might just be a mode, like in a game mode outright where you get to fight bosses. There seems to be some tips in the game. I'm guessing these are tool tips that your character is going to be given, and these are to do with the slow molded, quick molded, fat molded, lead cut, foreign, knife Mia, chainsaw Mia, shovel Jack, garage Jack, roller Jack, scissor Jack, pursuit Marguerite, pit fight, passcodes, fat molded boss, mutated Jack, and Evelyn necrotoxin and mutated Marguerite. The knife Mia might be a reference to the asset of the woman in the kitchen. That actually might confirm that part already. Shovel Jack, garage Jack, and roller Jack we've not seen scissor Jack, but we have seen pursuit Marguerite. We've seen the pit fight in tape 3 as well, and we know that they're going to be passcodes in the game. The fat molded boss is probably some kind of mutated molded that's a merge of many individual molded combined into one. on. And mutated Jack is definitely going to be some kind of transformation he has, which is likely the final boss battle. Evelyn necrotoxin is a very confusing thing. That could actually be an implication that that is the virus as the person implies. I mean, the necrotoxin sounds like some kind of virus that is infecting people. It sounds like the molded virus, to be honest, and maybe Evelyn is the person it comes from. I'm not sure. Mutated Marguerite, however, is obviously going to be another boss battle where she mutates after you inflicted a lot of damage and you probably have to kill her here for the final time. We also get Evelyn Wall, Evelyn Albert, Scorpion Key, and also different types of boxes. Now, the Evelyn Albert, this is something that might imply Albert Wesker is coming back, and I'll be going into that further because that's a huge plot reveal. Apparently, quite a lot of the prompts and actions we can do in the game are listed here, and one of the most interesting, again, is this choose Mia and choose Zoe. I really do think that Mia and Zoe are Ethan's wife and daughter, and that's the bigger plot going on here. Just look at this, it keeps reoccurring, and I've said this in my videos before. Now, going on to the Albert topic again, it seems like there's references to his guns as well as tentacles being involved in the last boss fight. So again, Albert Wesker is referenced in these files. We can't actually get any models up or anything, but his name is referenced. A lot of people might be pissed off about this. I'm a little disheartened, to be honest, but is this actually an implication that he's going to be returning as the final boss and also the person that's really behind all of this? It also seems like Ethan's car keys are going to be an item that you can pick up, so is this implying that we're going to be able to use vehicles? I think this is quite likely now, and that you'll probably be able to use it to drive towards the different areas. I was discussing things in the Discord community with everybody, and honestly the conclusion that we came to was either you're going to have to use the car to fast travel to the new areas, or maybe you'll actually be able to transition to the new areas by driving. That might be their form of a loading screen or something, and that would be really awesome. But with it being an inventory item, I think there is implication that you're going to definitely be able to use the car. Now, there is a post on the Steam forums that is dated to 15th December. Now, this is before the PC demo had come out. There was no release for it, no files, so nobody could have data mined anything. And they basically say that the VR portion of the game is not exclusive to the PS4, and that it's just a one-year deal before it's released on the PC and maybe the Xbox. Now, this is just from a random person, so it looks like there's no official confirmation. However, they say if you do want to believe them on this, just wait until the game comes out and you'll see a character named Zoe. Now, we've just seen references to Zoe in the data mined files, so this again is more confirmation, like I said before, that it's just a one-year exclusive deal. Now, something that was found out by my own community, which is Evil Lord and JT, and also elaborated on by a Reddit user, Zombie Ali, there seems to be a lot of references to the code itself in the game that implicates there's multiplayer. There's references to initiating multiplayer with other users, muting them, inviting them, rounds ending, and other things. Apparently, somebody data mined a Crazy House DLC, which will be the first DLC, which is going to be similar to the Revelations raid mode. However, I'm not sure, as I never saw screenshots of the code itself and I haven't seen it yet, but just keep that in mind. Now, all I'd like to say about this, however, is this could all be code from an old build. This could have been from when multiplayer was supposed to be in the game, and you also have to keep that in consideration from any of the other assets we saw, such as Wesker. That could have been from a very, very old build of the game, so it's unsure how much of this remains. But as always, I just thought you guys would really want to see this and be interested about discussing it. And it definitely leaves the possibility of future online gameplay because the foundation for the code is already in the game. I just wanted to say thank you to the community that helped me build up this video and got me all the information collaborated. You guys have been a big help, and honestly, I just want to give you my most heartfelt appreciation. If you guys want to join the Discord community, you can come and join. It is linked in every single video. It is a beautiful place, to be honest. It is a sanctuary for horror games and Resident Evil fans to all come together and talk and communicate. There is so much discussion that happens there every single day, and I just honestly love the place. It's not just something I'm saying to advertise it. I honestly mean it is a beautiful place place. And if you don't believe that, you should just go and check it out for a day and just see what you think of that. I think it's got a very homely atmosphere going, and I think anybody would love it. Also guys, if you do want to go and help me out, you can check my Patreon and donate as little or as much as you want. It would help me to produce more better quality content, because I'd be able to buy more things such as microphones, headset, new streaming devices like capture cards and things like that. And anything that goes into the Patreon will go straight back into the channel itself. As always, I just hope you enjoyed watching the video, honestly, and if you did enjoy watching the video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It's the ultimate form of support you can give. As always, take it easy and peace.